Welcome everyone. Welcome to Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. My apologies, I am running a little bit late tonight. We are going to be reading for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I will start with a collective reading first. We are looking at the week of December 17th through December 23rd. Guys, if you're looking for what's happening this week, you can find that over on my YouTube channel under the live tab. I am going to put timestamps in after the live stream is over. Don't forget, guys, we are on 3 different platforms: YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, all at the same time. I can see all of your comments, and I am going to start with a collective reading first. I did have a members only reading earlier today, guys, so if you missed it, I definitely recommend going and checking that out. So if you see that bear over there, that's what that's about. And then tomorrow we are going to do another live. We're going to talk about Mercury retrograde again. I know we talked about it last night, but unfortunately, we did get the copyright strike. We played music. We had music and tarot. It was a wonderful night, beautiful readings. But unfortunately, I did have to remove that live stream. So the information still needs to be out there. So we're going to talk about Mercury retrograde again. But this time, we're going to talk about how it started in Capricorn and then moved its way into Sagittarius. And it moves into Sagittarius. It's really going to be important that we're paying attention to that Mercury retrograde. So again, we're going to talk about that some more tomorrow morning. All right, let's go ahead and timestamp the collective. And let's do 217. I am starting out with the Sacred Traveler. And I am going to start with masculine energy first. We have passion and pleasure, savor your life. I definitely got like that life is short type of energy. Be happy, be in the moment, be present. We have distant thunder, clear the air, coming out for feminine energy. And we have mystic healer, healing energy flows through you for the bridging energy. On the bottom, I have staying focused, hold the course. I'm going to use Llewellyn Tarot. Let's look at that passion and pleasure, savor your life. There's something with the fire that's sticking out to me. It's interesting because I've been wanting to make a fire. There's like all kinds of firewood and a little fireplace thing sitting in the backyard, but I just haven't brought myself to do it yet. But we have Knight of Swords coming out. Knight of Swords is freedom, it's liberty, it's a courage to communicate. It says you're free to go do what it is that you want to do. We have the Sun coming out. It's about bright joy, happiness. And we have the Six of Pentacles coming out. You could be getting some assistance, masculine energy. The Six of Pentacles is the card that talks about how someone's passing out the pentacles there, but it's like there's this energy of like only one person is getting the pentacles. Somebody could feel like they may not be getting their fair share. I clear the air, definitely gives me that like Rapunzel stuck up in a tower type of energy. It does show the storm. I really don't feel Okay, so I know I always say this, like, and it's hard to understand, but like I can feel both the masculine and the feminine energies. I know some twin flame readers say they can only feel the feminine, or maybe they only read for the masculine, but I feel both, and I feel them very equally. Remember, I don't know if you guys remember when Sandra gave me that new astrology app, and I pulled it on there, and it's like I have equal masculine energies and equal feminine energy, like really, really equal. It was like 49 point something or 52. I don't know. It was just really, really even. And I think in my own journey, that helps me be able to sense and feel the counterpart energy. So I feel like we have a strong divine feminine energy here, and it may not be as easy for you to feel the counterpart energy. So there could be some anxiety. For me, there's absolutely none. Like absolutely none. I'm 110% confident in where I'm at in my journey today. We have the Strength card coming out, Leo energy. We have Nine of Swords coming out and Three of Swords coming out. We have the Moon on the bottom. Nine of Swords is about processing trauma, shadow work energy, right? Healing. And Three of Swords from broken heart. I do feel like if there is any type of distant thunder or anything that needs to be cleared, divine feminine, I feel like it's something that's internal, something that's internal. I do feel like the feminine energy feels like they're reaching this point where like they're healed. And I just want to say there's no such thing. It's a constant, I'm not saying you're going to keep experiencing traumas, but it's a like healing is a lifelong process, lifelong process. Is it possible that you're healing from the first broken heart? I mean, yes, it's very possible, but it's like there's always more. There's always more healing to do. All right, Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. This is the bridging energy. So this tells me this is what you're both currently learning at this time. We have the Six of Swords. It's about being guided. We have the Page of Pentacles towards a new journey, a new direction. And we have Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good fortune, things starting to bend in your favor. I think we're all, those of us that are on this specific type of spiritual awakening journey, I think both masculine and feminine are fixing to realize that they have these mystic powers, these healing powers. I think we're about to see that collectively here at PLR, like this is where we're headed. I think I touched on it a little bit when I was kind of discussing the anxiety and the depression and the PTSD and all the things that I was dealing with. And I do feel, I wish there was like a better thing. I wish there was like something I could like put in a bottle and give to you and be like, here, this is faith, and it's all the faith that you need. But unfortunately, like that's not how it works, right? It's the signs and synchronicities. It's the messages that we receive from spirit. It's the knowing that gives us that confidence and that confirmation to kind of overcome anxiety and depression and PTSD and these types of things. But I think that's something that we're all fixing to learn. And I find it really interesting that it's bridging energy, because for the longest time, I feel like we had this kind of like biased opinion of the feminine energy. And we were like, oh, the feminine leads the journey, the feminine knows the things, the feminine is the healer. Is it possible that both masculine and feminine are the healers, right? Jupiter, I want to mention Jupiter. I know everybody's mentioning it now, but I just want to say I was the first one. I was studying these charts a couple of days ago, and I seen where Mercury retrograde comes to an end at the beginning of January 2024, and Jupiter also goes direct at the same time. You have Venus up there making some big transits also, and just all the alignment, the Capricorn new moon. Pluto coming in at the end of January really just shows that there's a lot starting to like roll in for this collective energy. 6 of Wands is on the bottom. 6 of Wands is a victory. All right, let's do head, heart, higher self. And we'll start with masculine energy first. So I'm looking at thoughts, feelings, and current higher self lesson. All right, so masculine headspace, we have healer of the ages. I heard the word prayer. So masculine energy could be praying. I just want to say sometimes we're praying, we don't even know that we're praying. I think some masculine energies think that they don't pray, but those conversations that you're having inside your head, that is prayer. Prayer doesn't have to be on your knees by your bed at night. Like you can talk to spirit just like I'm talking to you right now. All right, let's look at the heart space. So what masculine energy is feeling. We have anxiety coming out. Anxiety is the card that says that there's a storm out there outside that window. And it's possible that you are worried about the storm, but the card says that you really don't know if that storm is coming or going, so you shouldn't be worried about it. Anxiety is definitely what we're overcoming here at PLR, right? It's the fear. It's the fear. I think once our faith becomes so strong in our journey, we overcome that anxiety, and it could be where masculine energy is right now. And for me, it was all the healing. It was all the healing that Spirit had given me that allowed my faith to grow as quickly and as abundantly as it did. All right. Higher self lesson for masculine energy. Have the walking away card. So the walking away card came out for that members only reading that I did earlier today over on YouTube. The walking away card is really specific in this energy oracle because there's actually 2 cards. There's going to be the walking away card and the garden and the gate card. Garden and the gate, it shows her in the garden and the gate is locked. There's a key. She's actually wearing the key around her neck, and it says that she can go outside that gate whenever she wants to, but she feels safe in her garden, so she just stays locked up there. It's like her choice to lock herself up, right? And like what's out here outside the gate is like the universe, spirit, expansion, growth, ascension, right? So the walking away card for higher self is like, this is the higher self telling divine masculine to get out of the comfort zone, out of their comfort zone. That could be why they're experiencing some anxiety. All right, let's look at divine feminine energy. So in the headspace, divine feminine, your thoughts, you have the thinking woman. The thinking woman comes out whenever someone comes into your environment and teaches you something that you've been trying to figure out. Look at this, we have a pair. The thinking man comes out in the heart space, and this says that a man comes into your environment and teaches you something that you have that's of great value, but maybe you didn't realize that it was a value, or you didn't know how valuable it was. And then we have victory coming out for higher self. So massive victory for divine feminine. Whatever it is you're trying to figure out that has a great value, it's like you figure it out, right? Somebody helps you. On the bottom, it's second chakra, but it was in reverse. Remember, second chakra is where we hold shame, guilt, remorse. Second chakra is also 2 inches below the belly button. All right, I'm going to pull some messages. We'll do 3 from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine, and we'll do 3 from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. My stomach's growling. I hope y'all can't hear that. All right, I feel like you are forgetting me. Us comes out. Missing you comes out. And I never felt wrong for loving you comes out. All right, 3 from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. It's easier for me to be wrong than right. That's pretty interesting. I appreciate everything you do and have ever done for us. And I'm having a hard time letting go. I feel like these two are higher self messages here. Like higher self could be teaching Divine Feminine how to let go, and higher self could be teaching Divine Masculine. If there's no wrong party, right? Like there's no person that's right and no person that's wrong. On the bottom, I have, I will reach out to you soon, and don't give your credit away to anyone. 22 space on Twitch. Hello. All right, I'm going to pull a guidance card. And let's use the Black Moon astrology cards. We haven't used them in a little while. There's so many cosmic influences. Really from yesterday, the 13th, until the 2nd. There's just, it just seems like there's just so many, one after another. All right, we have, look at that, Jupiter returns benefits. Check your charts, y'all. Some of us are definitely at Jupiter return time, but this could also be Jupiter going direct. I do feel like January 1st, when Jupiter goes direct, and then you have Mercury going direct, again, Venus up there. It's like, I feel like there's definitely really powerful energy for some big manifestations to be coming in at this time. And because it's Venus and Taurus, I feel like it's money. I feel like it's money. 22 space. I will be doing readings at the end. This is air signs. So right now we're closing off the collective, and then we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So if you hang out to the end, absolutely. All right, let's do one more. We have 9th house faith. 9th house space, earth element stability. I feel like that's just kind of confirmation of what I was talking about with the money, right? But it's just have faith, have faith. All right, I'm going to close it out right there. I hope that was helpful. That's going to be your collective. Oh, I forgot my little video. I made this just so when we're cleaning up that I totally keep forgetting. You know, I can't make it a habit if I don't remember. All right, so I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler for energy of the week. Let's use Queen of the Moon for the main spread, and we're going to stick with the Astrology Oracle for guidance. And we'll use Tarot of the Sweet Twilight to clarify. And of course, Moonology Oracle to close it out. Can you guys hear the music in the background? All right, let's start with Gemini. Let's do 2052 for Gemini. Gemini, this is going to be for December 17th through December 23rd. And I am starting out with The Sacred Traveler by Denise Linn. This is going to be your energy of the week. You have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. I think you've been in solitude because Vast Vistas is on the bottom and it says expand your horizons, and see how he's kind of like crawling out of the box there. I'm getting the energy of like coming out of the dark. All right, we're going to use Queen of the Moon next. We're going to look at the challenge or obstacle that you may be facing. We have the Fear card. You're highly protected, but you do feel like something or multiple things are trying to come at you. See the moon, so I heard the word illusion. So it's like there's an illusion that something can touch you when actually it can't. Assessing is going to be your lesson learned to help you with the situation. So Spirit saying, look how far you've come. Look at everything you've gone through, Gemini. And we have the Patience card here. It is the green corn moon and the Queen of the Moon oracle. So she has that red balloon and it's like she's at the end of the tunnel, right? So it's this energy of like you've been patiently waiting. See, I feel like you've been in solitude and you've been patiently waiting. It's like at the end of this week, Gemini, whatever it is you're waiting for comes in. On the bottom, you have the Trust card. And I want you to see how like, it looks like she's in that egg, right? And then look here at the Fear card, same thing. So if you're trying to create something or birth something, Gemini, it's highly, highly protected. And it's like it's fixing to be born, right? You see that? All right, I'm going to use Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. Let's look at in silence, peace prevails. We have the Nave of Swords. It's my clue card for a breakup. It's about having courage to communicate. Look how she's kind of reaching out. We have Ace of Wands, fate, destiny. We have the Tower. So I did pick Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. So the Tower, no card should ever be scary really anywhere at any time. But it's possible that when we see the Tower card, it shocks us because we know it's something surprising or unexpected. But in the tarot of the Sweet Twilight, it's like you're sitting up there on the branch and you're watching the tower happen, like from afar, from a safe location. It may not even be your tower. All right, the Fear card. I have the Lovers coming out. It is my clue card for the twin journey. It talks about making a difficult decision. It's Gemini energy. We have Knight of Cups coming out. Knight of Cups is being courageous enough to deliver a message about love. So this message is about freedom. This message is about love. And I'm going to venture to say that Gemini, the Lovers, is who the message is to, or who you're waiting for the message to be from. The Empress comes out, divine feminine energy. It's something about like not being able to create something, or not being able to have an opportunity to create something. That's the fear. That's the fear. It's interesting because it's almost like there's this fear that, so the Empress is also about abundance. So it's like there's also this fear because you're on this journey that you can't like have abundance or have love from a certain person. And the interesting part is like that's the whole point of the journey. All right, assessing is the card that says, look how far you've come. But I definitely got the message from Spirit, Gemini, like it's not just look how far you've come, look how much you've been protected through already. Look how much you've been brought through already. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords. This is all your shadow work, all your healing. The Ace of Swords, new clarity, new understanding. This is a victory. It is that double-edged sword, so it is like there's a victory, but it's like you didn't come out unscathed, right? It's that type of energy. Nine of Cups, divine wishes being granted. So it's like the moment you did your shadow work, the moment you started to heal, the moment this victory and clarity came in, and the moment you're able to start having these divine wishes being granted. So in other words, you've had these divine wishes being granted before. So it's like, that's what Spirit's saying. It's like, why would I grant you these things then, but I won't do it now? So I feel like that's what Spirit's saying to you, Gemini. So think back, the way this is going to help you assessing is like, think back of all the things that Spirit allowed you to manifest, to bring in, right? And I know I said Spirit allowed you because it definitely has to be for the greater good. It has to be for the greater good. Otherwise, we would all be millionaires and billionaires, and we'd all be married to who we want to be married to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be for the greater good. All right, so the Patience card with that red balloon says that it was for the greater good. And it's like, now is the time. So look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Accomplishments, achievements, the Hanged Man. But again, I picked the tarot of the Secret Twilight. So he's not hanging upside down anymore. He was back here, see? But it's like now he's back on his feet. And the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning. And I just want you to see, it's like the leaves are old, withered, dry. So this is telling me like this new beginning is something that you've been trying to go after or manifest for a very long time. You're so almost there, Gemini. On the bottom, King of Cups, that's my clue card for Divine Masculine. It's a counselor, a therapist, a mentor, and I've decided we're going to add coach. All right. Gemini, we're going to do guidance with the astrology oracle. You have 11th house friends, Gemini, and that's been coming out a lot for me. It's like at this point in our journey, the people that are with us are supposed to be with us, right? And it is this energy of allowing ourselves to ask for help when it's needed, to find friends to be around in times when we need comfort, love, an ear to hear us, right? Something like that. Sun spirit is on the bottom, and we have Sagittarius I see. I feel like you are fixing to see as soon as all that Sagittarius energy comes in. Remember, I was talking about it at the beginning of the video. It's going to be the Mercury retrograde going direct, Jupiter going direct, all of those things, all of those things. All right, let's close it out with Moonology Oracle for Gemini. Have faith in your dreams. The energy is gaining momentum and it's time to take action. I heard almost. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Gemini. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly and then we're going to move on to Libra. Okay, let's do 3322 for Libra. Libra, this is going to be for December 17th through December 23rd. I'm going to start out with the Sacred Traveler, so I'm looking for your energy of the week. We have First Light, beginning a new cycle. On the bottom, cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. I'm going to use Queen of the Moon next, and we're going to look and see what is the challenge or obstacle. We have the Action card coming out. So beginning a new cycle in action. So it's telling me that it's time to start something new. Definitely like in a comfort zone, scared to move forward or scared to move out of the comfort zone. We have the Pleasure card. This is going to be a lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. And then we have the Boundaries card. It's going to be the outcome. I do see the Hunger it's the wolf moon, the hunger card, and it talks about how we have these two wolves, the good wolf and the bad wolf. And it's like, which wolf are you going to feed, Libra? All right, let's look at beginning a new cycle. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups coming out. So the Queen of Cups is unconditional love. It is my clue card for Divine Feminine, but it's also in the Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. It's the card that says that she realizes that she needs some healing herself. And so she goes off to self-care, self-heal, replenish so that she can love those around her better. It's definitely that energy of like you can't love others until you learn to love yourself. We have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, I want you to notice it's about being courageous enough to deliver a message. And of course, it's the element. So it's cups, emotions, feelings. But see how there's sand coming out of his cup? It's like something's run out, dried up. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is this card that says you have options, Libra. But it's very possible that some of those options, like you waited too long, is what I'm hearing. Or you may be waiting too long, and that's why Spirit's telling you that you need to take action. All right, let's see if we can find out what action. We have the Magician. It's about using your divination, as above, so below, manifestation, calling things in. This is about you creating a life that you want instead of allowing life to happen to you, is the message I just heard. We have the Fool card. It's about taking a leap of faith. And we have Knight of Swords. It is my clue card for a breakup. It says that you're courageous enough to deliver a message about freedom, liberty. All right, let's look at the Pleasure card. The Pleasure card says you are allowed to feel pleasure, like you are allowed to be happy. But there is this energy here, like you feel, a lot of times it's like we need to make room. We need to remove things that don't make us happy and make room for things that do. It could be something that simple, especially with the Boundaries card as your outcome. All right, so we have Knight of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Wands says it's about being courageous enough to take passionate action. But again, this is a very specific, it's Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. It's like you want to ride off on this horse, like shining, like the knight in shining armor type of energy. But see the person being left behind? You have the Chariot. It's the ride or die partner. It's Cancer energy. It's something about following the rules, picking a lane. You have the Strength card coming out, Leo energy. Some pretty big major arcanas there. The Strength card is about an internal conflict. See how she's taking that mask off? It's like you're tired of faking something or tired of pretending to be strong in a situation. I feel like you have someone around you, the Chariot, a ride or die partner, or it's like someone that you're wanting to like ride off into the sunset with. And I don't know like who this is that you're leaving behind. It could be another person. It could be like your old self. I think it's more like your old self. All right, so the boundaries card says this is about having healthy boundaries, having healthy boundaries. We have Nine of Pentacles. This is independence. You have Four of Wands, financial security, firm foundation. It is the 1111 card, and we have the Lovers. It's pretty interesting, Libra. It's almost like you're wanting to manifest a twin journey. So if I'm talking to a Libra that's not on a twin journey, I don't recommend it. Everybody has like their own type of spiritual awakening, right? But I do feel like it's, I don't know, it started to trend there for a little while from like 2020. It feels like judgment is on the bottom, hearing your calling. If you want purpose is what it is. You want purpose. But yeah, like 2020, it got super popular. Then of course that Netflix documentary came out that really cleaned out a bunch of people that, you know, weren't really on this journey. But I do get this feeling, Libra, like you're wanting to manifest something that is like a spiritual connection of some sort. All right, let's do astrology oracle for guidance. Baby Morgan, I will be doing readings at the end, so free yes or no's at the end. So if you hang out with us, we are doing Libra right now, and we still have Aquarius to go. Fire element, desire. Yeah, you're definitely like wanting to manifest something. I think it should be more Two of Cups, more soulmate energy. I think the reason the Lovers came out is because there's such a misconception with the Lovers. Everyone thinks, oh my gosh, is this fairy tale? And it's not. It's actually a very difficult decision we have to make every day to choose to love and heal ourself, right? And that's the card you started with, Libra, was the Queen of Cups, which was about learning to love yourself so that you can love others. So I feel like that's really the message that Spirit's trying to get here. But I think you personally, you could be very independent, someone who's like financially stable or someone who's working towards their financial stability. But it's like you feel like this is what's missing. This is what's missing. On the bottom, we have Jupiter Abundance coming out. I love that it came out because we do have Jupiter going direct right at the beginning of the year, right at the beginning of the year. Could be manifesting desires, Libra. Right now, we have Mercury retrograde. We've been talking about it a lot, Libra, and it's this Mercury retrograde is teaching us how to speak what we want into existence. Speak what we want into existence. I wouldn't manifest a twin journey. I would manifest a soulmate, equal partnership. I water you, you water me, we grow together. A twin journey is something that catapults your spiritual awakening. It is rare. It's a very challenging journey. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It's full moon in Capricorn. And work through your fears. It's new moon in Scorpio. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Aquarius. All right, let's timestamp Aquarius 4544. Aquarius, this is going to be for the week of December 17th through December 23rd. I am using the Sacred Traveler for your energy of the week. We have faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. You could be traveling. You have uncovering treasure beneath the surface lies a great bounty. So I feel like the new horizons, maybe not what you expected. I think you thought it was going to be something bigger, brighter, better, something like that. But there's great treasure buried underneath something. It's like maybe you don't see it for what it is, something like that. All right, let's use Moonology. Queen of the Moon for the main spread. Let's look at the challenge or obstacle that you could be facing. Faraway places, get ready for new horizons. You have the Wisdom card. It's the Ascension card. It's definitely giving me this energy like you're ready for something new. 22 could have something to do with partnership. Aquarius, I feel like I'm talking to someone who's been single for a long time. You're ready to start something new. All right, lesson learned. We have realization. And it is that keyhole card. So it's like this energy of like where you realize that you were the key all along. You have 22 and number 3. I just heard the message like you were the prize all along. It could be possible that's something that you're learning right now. All right, let's look at what the outcome is. Look at that. We have flower, moon, blossoming, abundance. We have number 33. It's my absolute favorite. So the number synchronicity is sticking out to me strongly. 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. On the bottom, we have self-reflection, and it's number 17. Remember, we're starting the week out on December 17th. I'm actually going to use Triple Goddess Tarot for Aquarius. So the challenge or obstacle could be that you're wanting to open a door. It's possible maybe it's not ready yet, or again, like you think it's going to be bigger than it actually is. Because wisdom is in your challenge or obstacle. So it tells me like you could still have some learning that you need to do. You could still have some more ascension work that needs to be done. But get ready for new horizons, and then blossoming coming out at the end of the week tells me whatever it is, you're very close. Like you're almost there. It's very possible that you're ready and you just feel like you're not ready. And that's why it's in your challenges or obstacles. All right, so we have 7 of Swords. Yeah, distrust, disbelief. The Chariot, it's about not being scared to move quickly. So I feel like you're scared to move quickly. 9 of Cups is about divine wishes being granted. It's like prayers. See how she's polishing her cups? It's like you may be wondering if you prayed for the right thing, or if you asked for the right thing, or something like that. The 7 of Swords could also be too that you're just kind of keeping it to yourself. Like whatever it is that you're moving towards quickly. We have the Fool coming out. The Fool is about needing to take a leap of faith. So I do feel like you're ready, and it's like you think that you're not ready. That's why it's in challenges or obstacle. The Nine of Wands comes out. This could have something to do with stubborn energy. Oh, yes. And then the Strength card comes out. This is actually called the Teacher card. In the Triple Goddess Tarot. This is most likely why I picked this tarot deck. Okay, so the Healer card talks about, it's the Teacher card. It actually talks about like paying attention to the animals around you. You could be getting messages, but I think what it is that you have these healing abilities, and that's most likely what this is all about here. And it's like you are fixing to go somewhere where you're fixing to use all those things that you've learned about yourself during your spiritual awakening, during the time where you were taking care of yourself. But I feel like there's something about like confidence in yourself, or maybe feeling like you're not quite ready for something. There's two Fool cards in the Triple Goddess Tarot. One of them, she's wearing her boots, and it's like she's got this bag and all this stuff, and it's like she's really, really prepared. And then this Fool card, she's barefoot, she's wearing this like long shirt. It looks like she just kind of just went with it, right? So it's like I get this feeling like you feel like you're just not quite ready for something. Realization is lesson learned. We have Justice coming out, strong Libra energy. We just got done with Libra's reading, but it talks about the scales being balanced. It talks about fighting to balance those scales. Knight of Pentacles is here. This is like something that took a really long time to come in. Knight of Pentacles is really slow moving energy. And then we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the I'm sorry card. It is the card that says there could be a slippery situation, but there's no fish in this cup. It's actually an octopus. So it's like this energy of like you have a grip on the situation, or get a grip on the situation, right? All right, let's look at blossoming. So blossoming is what happens at the end of the week. I do get this like picture in my mind of a flower. Like you plant a flower, you nurture it, you take care of it, and it just in that moment when it very first starts to bloom. So we have Four of Wands, financial security, firm foundation. It is a celebration. Seven of Pentacles is here. Seven of Pentacles does talk about being patient, but again, I picked the Triple Goddess Tarot, so it's like she's already starting to pick some of her harvest. Like some of the seeds you planted could be already coming in. It does say though to make sure that you don't get, if you don't, reckless. See the Knight of Wands? Like you don't get reckless and pick too much too soon. On the bottom is going to be the Page of Pentacles. Pages are students. So see how she's got that magnifying glass? It's like you're trying to learn something, gain insight on something. All right, Aquarius, let's do some guidance. And I am going to use the Astrology Oracle, the Black Moon Astrology Oracle. We have third house messages, so you could be receiving some messages. We have Saturn return, the age card. Saturn, again, divine timing. So I do feel like, again, I feel like all the air signs, really it's going to be all the elements because we've done fire, water, earth, and today air. So they're all posted now. But it all definitely was about having patience as this chapter or as this cycle closed out. I always see like the World card in this moment, and it's like when the cycle is at the end and the circle hasn't come to like a full closure. And it talks about how like when this is happening, it's because spirit is putting the things together a little bit further down our path, right? And it's like spirit's asking us to sit, hold space, and wait and have faith that these things are coming in. We have Virgo, I analyze. Be careful, Aquarius, that you're not overthinking something. Cancer, I feel, is on the bottom. I just want to mention we do have that Cancer full moon. It's going to be here on the 26th. I do feel like that is going to be it is going to be the last full moon of 2023. It is right before all this abundant energy comes in. So it's still in um, a little bit of like a lack energy, like we're still waiting for something. So it can definitely be very emotional. It's like, just think about like when you're waiting for something to come in and you're at that point where you just really think it's not going to come and you're just about to give up. It's like, I feel like the Cancer full moon is going to give us that type of energy. But don't give up, y'all, because I'm telling you, just a few days later when Jupiter goes direct, and then Venus, and I'm sorry, and then Mercury. I feel like there's so much going on in those first few days. It's really, really going to give us a brand new start, a clean slate, a fresh start for 2024. All right, Moonology Oracle to close it out. And this is that time, guys. So if anyone hung out, was waiting for a yes or no reading, now is the time. Let me know in the comments because I will wrap it up very quickly after this Aquarius reading. All right, here we go. A win-win outcome is forecast. It's full moon in Libra. A lot of Libra energy in your reading, Aquarius. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's full moon in Taurus. And what do you need to release? It's the waning moon. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. Guys, I do have just a couple of announcements before I wrap it up. Tomorrow is my day off, but I'm going to jump on tomorrow morning and we're going to talk about this Mercury retrograde. I've actually found some very positive energy about this last Mercury retrograde in 2023. So I want to make sure to share that information with you guys. It's going to be tomorrow night. Don't forget, we do have private readings, personal readings available in the Etsy shop and over on my website. The links for all that stuff is going to be in your description box. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I have to say. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys for coming in here and hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see everyone tomorrow when we talk about Mercury retrograde. I'm always, always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night.